What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today, guys, we're going over the best 5 weapons to use right now here in Warzone after this recent update. Now, not too long ago, maybe like 2-3 hours ago, Raven Software has released some patch notes with buffed and nerfed a lot of assault rifles and SMG. So I'm going to keep you guys updated what weapons to use and not use. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you guys don't miss any more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into it. Alright, so for our first weapon, guys, we have the STG-44. Now, a lot of stuff has happened with the STG. They buffed it once again. They just buffed it in Season 3, which I believe was like last week or so. They buffed it again in today's update. So for this class setup, what you're going to want to run is the MX silencer for that first attachment. It's going to help with sound suppression, horizontal and vertical recoil control, and damage at range. So it's really good for the STG. Now for the barrel, we are going to run the 760mm 05B, which is the best barrel to run for the STG. It's going to help the weapon be highly accurate and controllable. Damage at range is increased. It's going to increase that bullet velocity, and as well as going to reduce scope sway and gun bob for the STG, so it's going to be really nice to use. Now for the optic, we're going to be using the G16 2.5. This is going to help with recoil control and accuracy, and when aiming down sights, it does give you a zoom in of 2.5, so you can look at far range, up close, or medium. Really good to use. Now for the stock, we're going to be using the weighted stock for accuracy, flinch resistance, recoil control, and aiming stability. A lot of control for the weapon, and making the weapon really accurate is going to be really helpful. For the perks, we're going to be running Vital for that increased torso damage for extra damage. And then for perk 2, we are going to be using Fully Loaded, so we start with more ammunition when we grab our loadout. Now, for the rear grip, we're going to be adding on the polymer grip for flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. It's going to help you be more stronger. You're not going to flinch as much when getting fired at. And plus, you do have a lot more accuracy and recoil control when you fire for a short amount of time. Now, for the magazine, we're going to be running the Gorinko 50-round mag for recoil control, accuracy, movement speed, aim down sight speed, and fire rate. Ammunition type is going to be the linked ammo type for that bullet velocity. And then finally, guys, we're running the M1930 Strahfe angled grip for that accuracy, aiming stability, aim walking steadiness for a flawless, no recoil, very broken STG build. Alright, so for our next weapon, guys, we have the MP40, which did get a buff as well. They increased the damage, and as well they buffed some of the barrels, which gives it a 30 and a 20% bullet velocity, but depending on what barrel you use. So for this class setup, I am using the Mercury silencer for sound suppression, horizontal recoil control, and bullet velocity. It's going to help our bullets, travel faster in air. Our recoil control is going to be a lot easier, and plus, as we're going to be more quiet and stealthy, so we are staying alive a lot longer. Now for the barrel, the Kralsnik 317-04B got a bullet velocity buff of 30%, so you can use this, or you can use the 189 short barrel for that 20% more bullet velocity, which gives you extra damage, bullet velocity, and limb damage, which I'm going to be using today in today's video. But either or, each barrel is good, so pick what you want, and I'm going to be using the short barrel in today's video. Now for the optic, we're going to be using the slate reflector. Now personally, I do like the red dot sight or the slate reflector over the iron sights, but if you like that faster aim down sight speed, you can use this as well. So either or, what you feel more comfortable with, I'm adding this on. For the stock, we're going to be adding on the 33M folding stock, which is the Kralsnik. This is going to help with the sprint to fire speed and movement speed, so we're shooting faster off a sprint and moving faster around the map. Now for perk 1, we are using steady for ADS firing move speed, so when we fire when aiming down sights, we are moving faster. And then for perk 2, we are going to be using quick for that sprint speed, so we're running around the map faster, flanking people faster. Just in general, mobility is going up, which is really nice. Now for the rear grip, we're going to be using the polymer grip for flinch resistance as accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire, so we're a lot stronger when getting into those gunfights, and plus we have more accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire for a short amount of time. Now for the magazine, we're going to be running the Gorinko 45-round mag for recoil control, movement speed, aim down sight speed, and fire rate. The ammunition type is going to be the incendiary rounds for that fire damage. It's really nice to use. It's still broken. And then finally, guys, I'm going to be using the Mark 6 skeletal grip for that aim down sight speed to help you be more aggressive, which I guys think you'll like a lot. Alright, so for our next weapon, guys, we have the AS44. Now, a lot of stuff has happened with this weapon as well. Now, they did buff one of the attachments, which is the barrel, which makes this weapon really broken. So getting into this class setup, the muzzle will be the MX silencer for sound suppression, horizontal and vertical recoil control, and plus we do get some damage at range for stronger bullets at a longer distance. Now for the barrel, this is the one that got buffed. Here is the 615mm barrel. It's going to help with damage at range, reduce scope sway and gun bob, and it's going to help the weapon be highly accurate and controllable. Now they did buff the damage at range by 20% on this barrel, so it's going to be hitting like a truck at a long distance, which is very nice. Now for the optic, I'm running the classic G16 2.5 for that accuracy and recoil control. Your shots are going to be way more smoother. You're going to really like this build a lot, so you add this on. Now for the stock, there's a few things that you can run here. You can run the Zack skeletal stock for that sprint to fire speed and movement speed. You can run the custom stock for that accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. Or you can run the custom stock, which I'm going to be preferred to use, which is the Zack 12B custom. Aiming stability, recoil recovery, initial firing recoil control, and flinch resistance. So we have a lot of stuff going on here. More stable when aiming down sights, recoil recovery's up, initial firing recoil control, and plus you are a lot stronger when aiming down sights and firing people, so you're not going to flinch as much. Perk 1 is going to be steady, so we're moving faster when aiming down sights when firing. And then perk 2 will be fully loaded, so we start with more ammunition when we grab our loadout. The rear grip is going to be the polymer grip once again for that flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. The magazine is going to be the 50 round mag for that recoil control and accuracy, fire rate, movement speed, and a larger magazine size. The ammunition type is going to be the lengthened ammo type for that bullet velocity. And then finally, guys, you're going to add on the M1941 hand stop grip for recoil control and accuracy. For this weapon being an absolute laser beam, you're not going to be missing any shots, which I think you guys are going to absolutely love. Alright, so next, guys, we have the AK-7 for you. Now, this weapon is really fun to use. It did not get touched at all. There was no buff or nerf on the weapon here. But for this build, the muzzle will be the Groove Suppressor for that first attachment for effective damage at range, bullet velocity, and vertical recoil control with that sound suppression. So our bullets are stronger at a longer distance. Our bullet velocity is going to help our bullets travel faster in air. We have vertical recoil control is going to help our weapon be easier to control. And plus, we have that sound suppression, so we're more stealthy and quiet, which will help us stay alive a lot longer here. Now for the barrel, you're going to add on the 9.3 inch VDV reinforced barrel. This is going to help with effective damage at range and bullet velocity, so our bullets are traveling faster in air, even faster now. And plus, our weapon does more damage overall at a longer distance, even harder now, so it's really helpful. Now for the optic, we're going to go to the very bottom here and add on the axle arms 3 times. It's just going to act like an assault rifle here. You want to add this on for that 3 times. For the underbarrel, we're going to be adding on the Spetsnaz grip for vertical and horizontal recoil control. It's really easy to control now, so you're going to add this on. And then finally, guys, we're adding on the Spetsnaz 50 round drum for that larger magazine size. Easy squad wipes without in the reload. You guys are going to like it, so make sure to give it a try. Alright, so for our final weapon, guys, we have the M1912, the Thompson, the Tommy gun, whatever you guys like to call it here. So for this class setup and what happened with this weapon, they basically just increased the damage from minimum and the mid damage. So up close and medium range area is going to make this weapon really broken to use, and I think you guys are going to like this build a lot. So for the muzzle, we're going to be adding on the recoil booster for that extra fire rate. This is going to give us a faster time to kill, make us more aggressive, which I think you guys are going to like a lot. Now for the barrel, they did buff the cooling barrel. It's given a 20% more bullet velocity increase. So we have that bullet velocity. It's going to reduce scope sway and gun bob, and plus it helps the weapon be highly accurate and controllable. We're not going to be running an optic just because I do like the optics on, or the iron sights on this weapon. The stock will be the adjustable stock for sprint to fire speed and movement speed, so we're running around the map faster, mobility is going up, and plus we are shooting faster off a sprint. Perk 1 is going to be steady for that ADS firing move speed, so we are moving faster when aiming down sights and firing. Perk 2 will be quick for that sprint speed. The rear grip is going to be the stippled grip tape for recoil recovery and initial firing recoil control. The magazine, well, that's the wrong one. The magazine is going to be the 9mm 50 round drum for that recoil control and accuracy, movement speed, aim down sight speed, and fire rate. So as you guys see, our weapon's going to be really fast firing. We're moving a lot faster, aiming down sights quicker, which is really good. The ammunition type is going to be the hollow point rounds for that extra limb damage. And then finally, guys, we have the M1941 hand stop grip for recoil control and accuracy, making this weapon an absolute laser beam, and you guys are going to be super accurate when using this. But anyways, guys, these are the top 5 weapons that got nerfed and buffed besides the AK-7 for you. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? What is your favorite weapon at the moment? And what do you guys think is the absolute #1 meta here in Warzone? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.